Welcome to this June 2nd, 2025 YouTube live stream. We're talking police officers get a warrant live here on the News Now channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe for police accountability, civil rights education, YouTube videos. You like that transparency and accountability? Brandon, welcome. I see you in there. Welcome. Maybe I'll mod a few people today. I think you should be wrenched now, Brandon. Sci-fi Bri, welcome. Feel like you want to share some different appropriate things, go links, go ahead. Just don't block anybody. Thanks, Sci-Fi Bri. Appreciate it. Mod some people up. Get a bunch of mods in there. Even got Sci-Fi Bri a wrench. Not seeing it pop up on him. It should be popping up. Yeah, what's up with all that false flag going on in Boulder, Colorado? A lot of people are calling out false flag. There you go, Sci-Fi Bri. Just don't block anybody. Yeah, I don't know about that whole. I'm thinking false flag. It's like last Sunday, something happened in New York City out in front of that same place, same type of group. And now, once again, it's like then they show all the videos you see they're showing. It's like it's not showing anything that they're saying is going on. The media is saying one thing's going on, and I'm not seeing it in all the videos I'm seeing. I'm seeing not this guy standing there with 2 bottles of water in his hand and no shirt on. I'm seeing him, it looks like, in self-defense mode from these crazy Israelis that were there doing their thing. There's a big group of Israelis there doing their thing, and it seems like he was just had 2 bottles of water in his hand acting in self-defense after they mobbed him. There was even an eyewitness there pointing at the but no, both sides of the media, the left side and the right side, oh, they want to stand with one side only, like always. I think it'd be nice to be out there in Boulder. It'd be a nice time of year to be out there in Colorado. Apparently, Colorado's flooded with illegals, so it's like Michigan. In Michigan now, I've been seeing some real Africans going by where I'm at now. Lately, I've been seeing all these real Africans, so-called joggers. You know, they're just walking up and down the streets like they're casing everyone's house out. There's call themselves joggers, just like that jogger. Police aren't doing nothing about it. I'm wondering if one of these people around here are going to step up and do something. And then the problem is, then when a citizen steps up and does their job, protects their home, or does the police's job for them that they're not doing, they're not arresting these illegals roaming up and down our streets recently. I mean, these are some real Africans. These aren't some African Americans coming up and down our street. These are some real Africans from the Congo, from Haiti, from Somalia, from Libya, from Yemen, Sudan. I'm noticing they've been roaming up and down our streets, and I know what happened in that one town a year or so ago where some so-called jogger was just jogging around, going in everyone's houses, breaking into them, and then the townspeople that lived there, the local people, took it in their own hands to stop it, and then they get charged and put in prison for the rest of their life for stopping it. Government for doing the police's job for them. I hope people are careful around here. You got to be careful when you got them real Africans roaming around your communities now. It's like, do you just go out and take a walk now? Do you just leave your doors unlocked now when you're out? I don't know, man. It's a different world now. Even in the smallest of towns, the safest of areas, our own government sold us out, flooded our communities with tens of thousands of illegals. I know in Jackson, Michigan, the judges are behind a lot of it. These traitor judges like Allison Batestein and Michael Cohen, Clarenstein, pushing their aiding and abetting, harboring and concealing. I'll blow the whistle on. I've been blowing the whistle on these traitor judges in Jackson, Michigan. But then they get a warrant out for you. Then next thing you know, police officers get a warrant. You get a warrant. I got to be real careful what I talk about. Got to be real careful what I talk about. You may have not seen me on here in a while on live streams. You guys know what that means. A censorship industrial complex in full effect. Want to silence those voices of dissent. Boy, my channel was really booming, really going big when I was talking about the Free Palestine movement. It was going on big in Michigan. We're coming to you from reporting from Michigan, near Ann Arbor, Michigan, where all the big Free Palestine protests have been going on their campus. They're still raging pretty big. The media's trying not to cover it. I'm thinking about going there to cover it, but I have a feeling the tubes would shut it down, would silence it, wouldn't let it get out to anyone. So what's the point going out there if they're not going to let anyone see it? But sometimes the Streisand effect happens when they try to silence it so much, people just share it that much more. But most of the time, it's just crickets from the media. Thanks, Sci-Fi Brian. Brandon, too close to KC. Is KC pretty bad? KC, I'm sure it's got some bad areas. It's the big city there. Biggest city around. I'm going to put on some content, play a video for y'all here. I'll present some content for you. People like that. We'll try to get the numbers up today. And we'll talk some more about police officers get a warrant live. Got some content to we're live out here in Battle Creek. Cops on scene. Got the sergeants on their way out. Stay with us. Insane police make a big mistake. ID refusal. First Amendment audit. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Okay, so we may get contact.
Yep, I'm right back. Sir, could we have a talk for a minute? I know it, sir. Can you explain to me why you're video or recording when there's no recording inside the building?
This is where we got Tweedledee and Tweedledum, the twin eggheads, come out and confront this journalist. Battle Creek, Michigan.
Can you give it just a reasoning, sir? It's okay to record out here, but there's signs that say you can't go in there and do it. So can you tell me why you were violating that?
You don't want to talk to us at all? This is really pretty simple, man.
I can let you guys know I'm a citizen journalist.
Okay.
I'm gathering content for a story.
Okay.
Gathering a few pictures.
And that's fine. But we normally have procedures for when you come inside the building
Right.
and record stuff. You got to set up to come inside. Outside the building's fine.
Okay, I can remain outside the building.
Okay.
Yeah, but we do need do you have your ID on you? Because the issue is when you were recording inside of visiting, that's against our rules, and now you're going to have to be banned from inside the building. So we do need your ID. Okay? Do you have that on you, sir? Is that a yes or?
I'm going to disengage from this conversation.
Okay. So
Unless am I being detained?
No, you're not being detained.
Okay, so I'm free to go?
Yeah, you're free to go. So you don't want to give us your ID?
Just got to get that ID. Police officers get a warrant live. Stay with us. Hit that like. That's subscribe.
I'll call this station. Sir, we really do need to glance at your ID just so we can update our paperwork to not allow you in visitation without permission.
You suspect me of committing a crime?
Well, you were actually violating some of the inmates'
I'm doing
rights
all right. Hey, can you
by
have a
taking
seat?
Could
the
I,
camera in there over here.
Could I get your name, officer?
Sergeant Hamilton.
Sergeant Hamilton. Thank you, Sergeant Hamilton.
Now, could I get some cooperation from you and be able to see your ID? Because I'm cooperating with you, sir, and trying to work with you. I'm just asking for your ID.
All right. Thanks. See ya. Like I said, man, we're trying to be decent with you. It's just.
Could I get your name,
I'm sure you
Sergeant?
Yeah, my name's Sergeant Galt.
Thank you, Sergeant Galt.
Okay, can we have your name?
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
No. At this point, we're just checking on you because it's obviously not normal to be filming the government complex, and it's a security issue. That's why we're asking. So can you answer my question? Do you or do you not have your ID on you? Is that a yes or no? I'll tell you what we can do, sir. If you're not going to answer my question, I can detain you.
Okay, at this point, if I'm not being detained, I'm just going to be on my way.
So you're going to leave then? Is that what you're telling me?
Am I being detained or am I free to go? If I'm free to go, I'm going to finish my photography work and be on my way.
Okay, and how long is that going to take? Because if it's longer than like the next 5 seconds, then you're going to be detained.
I'm going to be on my.
If you're just joining us, we're in Battle Creek, Michigan, Calhoun County. Police officers get a warrant. Got 2 sergeants out on scene. Hit that like.
My way here. I'm going to disengage from these guys. They said
Okay.
I'm not detained.
All right.
They're both armed. Both these officers are armed.
And the same thing goes for the front of the court complex, okay? You hear me, sir? You can't bring any type of recording device inside the building as well. Okay? Okay.
Okay, here's a nice Calhoun County.
Desert Gold, welcome. Phantom, welcome. Dragonfire News, welcome. Brandon Mitchell, welcome. Sci-Fi Bry, welcome. Holly, welcome. Christian, welcome. C, welcome. The Tower Time, welcome. Thanks for joining us here on this live stream. KYD. Police officers get a warrant live. First Amendment auditor. Warrant for First Amendment auditor. Stay with us. See if we can get out. Been getting our bug out bag around. Been filling the bug out bag. Got to get on the move. Get on the run. Got to get safe. Stay with us. We got more. We're also talking about Michigan DNR officers. We're talking about Boulder, Colorado. False flag alert. Right on schedule. Just like last week, right to control the media narrative right on a Sunday night for the Monday media boost, media blitz. Trying to regain that control of the narrative. They're losing the control of the narrative. This younger generation is seeing through it. All over TikTok, all these other social media platforms where it's allowed. The younger generation is exposing hardcore all the lies that have been fed to all the older generation. The boomers are about the only ones that are still believing the lies from some certain groups. But Michigan here at the Ann Arbor, thinking about going to some of the Ann Arbor rallies and protests. They're having some big free Palestine rallies at Ann Arbor campus. We're real close to there. We might cover that. Go live there if you want to watch some of those free Palestine rallies. Those big confrontations, big clashes with police. We may have to go show up live on scene. Like and subscribe. Stay with us. We got more content. We get more videos set up here for you. Those of you that like those police videos, prison videos. Looks like some people are live out in Arizona. What's going on here? Live out in Arizona. Stay with us. Peoria. Holding them accountable. It's hot out there. Got some sergeant. Another sergeant on scene. Stay with us. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe.
So this gentleman, how are you? He won't give me my name or his name or anything, but he's.
How are you doing today?
Try to answer his questions. Okay, go ahead. You can go ahead. How are you doing today, sir?
Good. Who am I speaking with?
I'm Sergeant in Training Bauer.
Sergeant in training, yeah, because I didn't see 3 stripes.
Yeah, no.
That's a training patch, or?
Well, I'm a field training officer.
Interesting. Interesting.
If you don't mind, I'm just stand over here.
Yeah, let's get. I came back outside because it's getting warm. It's nice out. I had a few questions for him. He tried helping this. He helped me out with the commendation and the complaint. I'm concerned that you don't have any complaint forms or commendation forms.
Who's coming in here calling us frauditors? How dare you come in here and call someone a frauditor? You never say that to my face. They'd never confront me to my face and call me a frauditor. They'd get owned so hard, so quick, so hard, so fast. Just like these cops get owned. Trying to call someone a frauditor.
Okay, look, we got the hired gun over there. He's using brick there for barricade. You're not gonna need to shoot anybody today, sir. I'm not armed. I will tell you that I'm not armed. So, we got a sergeant right here too. Yeah. Sergeant Aponte, badge number
6707.
Thank you, Aponte.
You got
it. See, he's got the thin blue line flag on as well. I just had some questions about how many officers you have on duty at this department. How many police officers work here?
How many are on duty, or how many?
Or how many altogether are employed at this department?
Altogether, we are about 200 sworn.
Wow, that's a big department. What's the size of Peoria? What's the population?
Peoria is, at the last census, I believe, is 175,000 people.
Okay, so that's a pretty good sized population you're covering. Do you guys participate in the DoD 1033 program? You accept military equipment, use military equipment?
No.
You're not familiar with the DoD 1033?
I am. We used to participate in that, but we haven't participated in that in probably the last 5 to 7 years, honestly.
Okay. I'm just asking questions. Citizens have asked me questions, asked you guys. A lot of citizens are afraid to approach police officers, and so they ask me to come and ask some questions for them. They're concerned about some different departments. I'm not saying this department in particular. I'm just saying different departments. And how many officers do you typically have on duty at a time?
On duty, there's generally between just patrol officers, or are you talking about officers in total?
Just officers in total on duty.
Well, there can be anywhere from 20 patrol officers up to, with all the specialty units.
Oh, okay. So 20 on patrol.
You got motors.
Make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe tab. Don't forget to use that super chat feature. Light up those super chats. If you love this live content, Police Officers Get a Warrant live on this June 2nd, 2025, where we never grift here at News Now. Never doing any grifting. Got the cleanest hands of all auditors here at Freedom News Now. No one has cleaner hands than us at Freedom News Now.
Detectives, you have, it could be a bunch of them. North Station, South Station.
Okay. Oh, you have a North and a South Station?
Yes,
Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with that. Good. How come the flags are at half staff today? See, they're at half staff. What's that all about? Not sure.
The last thing I knew was for the president. For the president.
The president? Oh, for George H.W. Okay. Still up. Okay. So, do you guys consider yourself police officers or peace officers? Because there is a difference.
Well, I think it's a combination of the two, though.
Well, there's a difference between a peace officer and a police officer.
Yeah. No, a police officer will.
Before I wrap this ending up here, you want to see this ending, don't leave. You want to see it. Dr. Sean Berry, welcome. Birdie P, welcome. Wildlife Wanda, welcome. Thermal Chill, welcome. Desert Goat, welcome. Sci-Fi Bri, welcome. Larry Butler, welcome. Patrick Bellmare, welcome. I see y'all in there. Thanks for joining us here. The cleanest hands of all frauditors. The cleanest hands of all auditors. No one has cleaner hands than us here at Freedom News Now. Fully clean hands.
So.
You're good.
Yes,
yes, as a police officer, we are, sworn in to be able to uphold laws and all that, and enforce laws. But as a peace officer, we are also interested to preserve the peace in the community as well.
Very good. Well, there's just a lot of people think there is a distinct difference between a peace officer from the past and a police officer of today. So that was just a question I thought I would ask.
Well, like justice of the peace, they're responsible for a lot of civil things. And so nowadays, the civil service side of things, evictions, notices to vacate, those kinds of things are handled by the justices of the peace.
Over here, isn't there a court over the courts over there?
Yeah, no, we have justices of the peace different, for the county that are elected officials that do that.
Now, I see you guys have a drug box on there. What do you do with all those drugs? Do those go back out on the streets, or
Those get
planter drugs?
they go into a bin and they get destroyed.
Destroyed, huh? Now, he said there's an evidence locker. Who's in charge of? Who's got the key to that evidence locker? All the stuff you confiscate, drugs and guns, and
It'll be the people that are assigned to work in the evidence room.
so how many people have access to that evidence locker? Because people are concerned some of those are being used as burner guns and drugs being planted on people. Where do you keep your burner guns?
Well, we don't.
That's a funny question. We don't have burner guns. We don't have burner guns.
No? Okay. I'm trying to think if I have any more questions for you. I don't think I do. You guys are dismissed.
I appreciate
I
it.
appreciate
You
it.
may leave now. You guys are dismissed.
I appreciate
All right, I
it.
appreciate
You
it.
may leave now.
You have yourself a good day, all right?
Maybe I can get a picture of a patrol unit driving through, and I'm going to be on my way. I'm going to go out and get a few more angles and pictures of the building from out here, and maybe see if I can get a picture of a patrol car. A lot of people like seeing those different patrol cars. They're
Absolutely.
real nice.
If you want, wherever you wanted to go.
Where you want to set up, we'll do a
drive.
drive-by for you right through the.
Yes, Donnie, that was Peoria Police in Arizona. That was their South Station. I believe they have a North Station and South Station. That was the South Station. They spend a lot of money on their police and fire out there in Peoria. Peoria's got a lot of seniors, a lot of older people out there. They've got multiple fire departments all throughout Peoria. I mean, they're always on runs for medical calls out in Peoria. I mean, I can't imagine how much they spend for their fire departments for fire and rescue. Probably not as much. They probably still spend more on police services, I'm sure, but Donnie, welcome. And we were also talking some about the Boulder, Colorado, and the Free Palestine. Going on big here in Ann Arbor, Michigan. We're close to that. I was thinking about going to one of those big rallies, big protests. A lot of people in Michigan there. There's a lot of people against what's in Michigan, the culture, the people in Michigan that are against what's going on and all these foreign wars. They're fully against them all. You know, and now they just had this another incident in Boulder, Colorado. All that does is bring in more First Amendment, free speech, censorship and control, laws to curtail free speech. They're going to use it for that. They're going to use it to create more anti-Sem laws. So you can talk about offer the whole year 2020, all the BLM was all about everything against, you know, white lives. They don't, all the things they were saying about white lives the whole time, that's perfectly okay. But now, if they try to say anything, try to speak up anything about what's going on in these foreign wars, what they're doing over there to these innocent people, then, oh, no, we got to arrest these college students, arrest these college kids, and create more free speech laws, more anti-free speech laws. I don't know. If I go, I'm just going to go record and document and show it to people. I'm not going to exert a lot of energy one way or another into protesting or rallying, or I'm just going to focus my energy on gathering content for a story to publish. JT, welcome. Thermachill, welcome. Stay with us. Hold up. Stay with us. Stand up, stand by, hold tight. We're live. If you're a moderator, don't block anyone, but add some links if you want. Sherry says more laws to oppress the people. That's right. They're just going to use these incidents. Many people are calling out false flag on this most recent one here in Boulder, Colorado. It's like you don't see anything happen except the guy gets arrested with no shirt on, holding 2 bottles of water, it looks like. And of course, the media is all parroting the same talking points, saying his name was Muhammad. He looks more like he's an Israeli to me than he looks like a Muhammad. I'd say it looks like an inside job, false flag. Just to use the usher in more censorship, more anti-free speech laws. I don't agree with that. Stay with us. We got more video. We're live still. Stay with us. We're live. Hold tight. We're live. More cops. Insane officers make a big mistake. We got some insane Karens. We got Michigan. This Kroger store is packed full of illegals, packed full of homeless. This Kroger store in Jackson, Michigan caters to the illegals, caters to the real Africans, the Venezuelans, the Somalians, those from the Congo. And then they call the police on the American citizen, the auditors, the journalists, trying to expose the corporate corruption at Kroger in Jackson, Michigan. It's not just government, corporate works with them too. In this case, Kroger store, Jackson, Michigan. This is one of the general managers here, this Israeli in this blue and white Israeli colored shirt. Watch this auditor get confronted and then has to own this former IDF soldier, this Israeli here that gets more Israeli police officers involved. He gets owned by this auditor. I didn't find out until later that he was part of the IDF and Israeli, but you'll be able to see why when you watch this video. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Free, free, free. Pallet.
Sir, go before. Sir, go before we have a problem. Go. Leave him alone. listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, you better stay away from me. It's gonna be a problem. You need to leave people alone.
Okay, so we got this Darren here that wants to obstruct our work here, wants to interfere.
Yes, can you send an officer right away over to Kroger's, please? I got a person over here disturbing someone while they're sleeping on the sidewalk. He's walking up on. Listen, please step away from me, sir. Step away from me, please. I need someone here at Kroger's, please, right now. He's got a camera and he's walking up to me right now. I'm asking him to please leave the person alone. The person is sleeping. Please step away from my car. Okay, so I'm asking him to please.
So this video is, we're live here. We're live. Nothing changes. Watch this Israeli in this light blue shirt lose his mind over Americans trying to be free at Kroger, Jackson, Michigan, packed full of illegals.
Stay away from the person who's just walking up on somebody that's sleeping with a camera. Right now, I asked him to please stay away from me, and now he's walking up closer into my space. A regular camera. Hey, listen, stay away from my. Okay, listen, go about your business. No, he's walking around, and there's a blue car that's following him around that he must be with.
So this guy right here, he stopped to obstruct my work, interfere with my work to be a Darren. He called the cops, called 911. Male Karen makes a big mistake, dials 911.
Next to me, so I'm trying to keep him between everybody and keep him away. You need to go, man. Why don't you leave? The police are on their way. You're gonna get in trouble. Please leave. You need to leave. Leave people alone. Listen, stay away from this lady. Stay away from my car.
Hey, so that's
Hold on. Yeah, listen.
How dare you say that about auditors? Auditors are heroes. Standing on the right side of history, the white hats, the law-abiding heroes. Auditors are heroes.
He's just messing with people. You need to stay away from people and get the somewhere.
Why don't you hop in your nice car and drive away if you're so afraid?
I'm not, because you shouldn't be bothered.
Hop in your nice car and drive away. You're the one harassing people here. You're harassing
you to leave people alone.
Maybe you should heed your own advice.
Leave people alone. Stop.
Heed your own advice.
Leave people alone that can't defend themselves.
Heed your own advice.
What happens to you? Leave this lady alone. Please stay away from this lady's car, dude. Stay away from people, dude. Listen, stay away from somebody, dude. You're gonna have a problem. Just roll up your window.
Look at this. Look at this scene this guy's created. This guy's created this entire scene. This entire scene was created by this guy. Had to stop and
stay away from people.
This guy had to stop.
You're trying to hurt somebody that can't defend themselves. Stay away from people.
This guy's absolutely unbelievable.
No, I don't care because listen, you're gonna have a problem.
Stop making your threats.
I'm not making no threats. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now.
This guy's losing his mind here. Relic, welcome. Dr. Sean Berry, welcome. Stacy, welcome. Doris, welcome. Thermal Chill, welcome. Sci-Fi Bride, welcome. Tuna Time, welcome. Individualist, welcome. Welcome. Dodo, welcome. I see y'all. Rich, welcome. Juan, welcome. GBE, Brandon, welcome. Welcome. Vince, welcome. Got this insane Karen makes a big mistake, loses his mind here at Kroger, Jackson, Michigan. On Auditor, we're live.
Now
with that
stay the
light.
away from people's cars and away from people.
You don't even know what you're talking about.
I know what you're talking. I know what I'm talking about. You have ignorant license.
Sir, you want to interrupt?
You know what?
Mr. Big Mouth? Mr. Big Mouth.
Shut up.
Let's get Mr. Big Mouth here on
Just
camera.
shut up. Hey, here I am. God, here you are. There, that's right there.
This is what this guy, Mr. Big
That's
Mouth.
to you. That's to you.
I'm pretty sure he was carrying a CCW. He had a pistol stuffed in his waistband. I'm almost guaranteed he did. That's why he confronted me the way he did, was so thinking he was so such a tough guy. He would have never, probably wouldn't have came that way. Them Israeli, them IDF soldiers like that, you know how they are, a bunch of cowards. They wouldn't have confronted me without his other soldiers if he wasn't packing heat. I guarantee he was. He kept reaching for it. Yeah, when he gets closer, look at his waist. I was on to that at the time. I look for that when I'm out, because people like that, they get all bold and act like they're more powerful than what they are, and you know they're carrying.
Don't get close to me.
Sure. The police will take care of you. They're on their way.
This is America. This is what America.
He is a narcissistic asshole.
This is the kind of people we have in America here.
You have to be in America too, and look at you. You're being
Loves
jerk.
wants to call the cops on people for photography. First Amendment. There you go. Get the hell out of here.
No, I'm not leaving no.
Look at this guy. Wow, unbelievable. Look at this male Karen.
Cops on the way. Stay with us.
Now he's going to be a walk away.
Hey,
What part don't you understand? Leave the person alone. What part don't you understand, dude? Leave the person alone.
stay away from me.
Okay, listen, I'm telling you.
Go back to your car and wait for the cops. Stay away from me.
Hold on, just let them, hold on, just let them get out of the car in a second. I'm the one that called the police, okay? He is bothering this innocent person that ain't doing nothing but laying on the damn ground, okay? I told him to step away from him. He walked up to the lady over here, threatening the lady over here, right? I got him to
stay back over there.
See?
On the sidewalk.
See, he doesn't understand. He's pulling out, and he's trying to make. See, stay away from the lady, dude. He doesn't understand. He keeps walking up on the lady.
No.
He keeps interfering with the person that ain't doing nothing to nobody. Come on, that's not right on any level.
Is this normal behavior?
No, it is not.
It's very. I'm the one that called. Yeah.
Well, Kroger's called too.
Well, he told me to call.
So, listen, something needs to happen. He cannot be threatening people. He cannot be trying to harass people that ain't
Take
got
his
nothing
face
wrong.
out and try to spray people?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's keeping all of
It's
us.
not in his face like this. And he's walking on that thing.
And he's threatening people with his face. He doesn't hear you.
Look at these Karens. Look at these Karens calling the cops over a First Amendment protected activity.
Oh my God.
These are a bunch of Karens here.
You want to step over here?
Sure.
What's going on?
I didn't call the cops. Well, that's because that was my First Amendment right.
Yeah, but why are you taking them? Why are you talking to them?
They interfered with me. I'm over here doing my work, my business. I'm a journalist, citizen journalist, gathering content for a story.
Okay.
Citizen journalist, get the light to my back. Citizen journalist gathering content for a story, documented in matters of public interest. And the guy in the orange car and the blue, he comes and starts threatening me, getting in my face, and
Okay,
he doesn't know what he's talking
why
about.
Why you had to mace out on them?
Because he's threatening me, coming and getting in my face, threatening to, thinking he's going to attack me. I've been attacked before out here. I'm not threatening anybody.
Okay.
I'm just standing here with the right to defend myself. Documented matters of public interest. Homeless population's real big here.
And they said that you were in his face, talking to him.
And they can say what they want. They got proof of any of that? I've got video of everything
I'm not asking for proof. I'm just saying that what's your response to that?
Just documented matters of public interest. I'm a citizen journalist gathering content for a story.
Document evidence of public interest. So the public.
Could I get your name and badge number first? Sorry.
043.
What's your name?
Morgan.
Morgan. Thanks, Officer Morgan. Appreciate it. Get one of your superiors out here. They know who I am. They see me out here documenting all the time. I've got hundreds of videos.
Who are you?
I don't wish to identify myself.
You just asked me who my name and badge number is.
You're a public servant. I'm not.
You said my supervisor know who you are, so.
Well,
I'll
give you my first name. I'll give you my first name. My first name is Justin. These guys are creating a big scene out of nothing.
Everybody else walking up on the lady on her car.
And me also.
Yeah, like you.
So listen, that's a problem.
See what I mean? Is this legal?
Yeah. Officer, look what he's doing now.
You don't do
Look at
that?
You said you.
Hey guys, we're close to 119,000 subscribers. Be that lucky number 119,000 subscriber. Win that free merch here at Freedom News Now. Got that free merch giveaway for lucky number 119,000. We're real close. Subscribe now.
You say you want a supervisor?
And
Did you say that?
Well, if you don't handle this correctly, you might want to contact the supervisor and ask them who you're dealing with out here.
Why do I need to contact my supervisor?
Well, I'm just not sure how you're going to handle this situation with these guys. They're spewing out a lot of lies.
You need to stay away separate from them.
I am. I'm not on theirs. I'm staying out here. See this right here? That's public property. I'm staying on public property. I'm not going to ask them. They come up on me. They got this mob mentality at Forum. Just like, did you see any videos of Jackson, Michigan, the mob mentality in Jackson, Michigan?
Stop talking to them.
I'm talking to you. I can't interact with you now, okay? You're part of them. You're telling me you're them. One of them?
I'll come back to you in a minute.
You're one of them. You're already taking sides. I see where you're at. Get your sergeant out here. Get your sergeant out here. This is unbelievable.
Look at my camera, everyone. I have a camera. Look at my camera.
See, look at these guys. These guys are just the whole time. Look at this mob mentality. 10 people formed an angry mob. Guys, Jackson, Michigan, 10 people formed an angry mob. Unbelievable. This is the types of people.
What I'm looking at here is a person.
On this, Karen. Hey, officer, you see what's going on, officer? Angry mob mentality. You see it. I document it. You see it.
You started.
Give me that viral video.
It's Justin, right?
Yep. Yes, sir. Can I get your name and badge number?
121.
I can't hear you.
Allison 121.
Allison 121.
We've got passion, we've got determination. Like, and if we set us
Donna, welcome. Kim, welcome. Allison, welcome. C, welcome. Jeremy, welcome. Tennessee News, welcome. Mushroom Manny, welcome. Jeremy Sorens, welcome. Thermal, welcome. JT, Jamie Cunningham, welcome. Michael, welcome. I see y'all in there. I see you. I see you. Thanks for joining us here on this June 2nd, 2025 YouTube live stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Be that lucky number 119,000 subscriber. Win that free merch. Take the time to subscribe.
I need a call number on this too, report number before you leave, Officer Morgan. So look at this. Look at this. Look at the mob mentality. Look at the mob mentality.
Why is he
This is unbelievable what I deal with out here taking pictures in public. This is what I deal with in Jackson, Michigan. I appreciate you showing up and de-escalating this. What am I doing?
Something that you created?
No, wait a minute here. You're unbelievable.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Stay away from me. Stay away from me.
Am I posed a threat?
Yes, you do. You already posed a threat to me. You and this Karen right here.
You're out here doing the justice. You're doing the right thing. You keep this up. Hey. Excuse me.
So that's basically the end of the video. Police ended up trespassing the journalist. Didn't help the homeless guy out at all. Left him to sleep out there, passed out on a public sidewalk. Full of disease. Stinks really bad. He's filthy. Blocking the sidewalk. Police didn't do anything about that. Their only focus was trying to arrest the journalist, the auditor. Trespassed him from getting food for 1 year from Kroger. Just like a good IDF soldier, what they're doing to the people in Gaza, not letting them get food. Same thing happening here, Jackson, Michigan. These IDF soldiers, the thin blue line police officers, trespassing a journalist and auditor for 1 year from getting food at a Kroger store, or you'll get arrested. You try to feed yourself and your family for 1 year, we'll send the long arm of the law on you and arrest you. You think you're going to be able to feed yourself in Jackson, Michigan. Now, thankfully, I would never go to that Kroger and try to feed myself because it's full of illegals. It's where all the inner city, where all the blacks go and do all their grocery shopping. I'm not going there with all the blacks and all the illegals. This cop, this black cop, that's where he does all his grocery shopping. He don't want to see me there, so he's just going to trespass me like a good little IDF soldier, prevent me from getting any food for a year. It's disgusting. It's disturbing. That's what we deal with. Stay with us. Hold Stay with us here. Intermission break. Quick intermission break. Give me a second. Give me about 2 minutes here. Give me about 2 minutes here. I don't go grocery shopping where this cop goes. He trespassed us for 1 year from getting food. But hey, the cop that was with him, that was part of it, the IDF soldier that was with him from the Jackson City Police, he was involved in an officer involved where he ended a guy. This cop on here, Officer Jason Allison, the other cop that was involved here. Less than 6 months after this incident, he ended a guy. Just recently ended a guy. Not a First Amendment auditor ending anybody. This police officer ended a young man. Him and his Thin Blue Line members. He was involved in an officer involved. Not an auditor. Not a cop watcher. Not a journalist. Standing on the right side of history. No, it was this police officer that they sent out there after me to escalate force, to trespass us for 1 year from getting food, trying to starve us out for 1 year like they're doing overseas. Well, I survived. I'm not going to back down to these free. I'm not backing down. Never back down. Stand up, stand by. Stay with us. We're back. We're back. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Can't trespass from public property. I could stay there on the public sidewalk. That's where I was at, on public sidewalk. But they trespassed me from that entire lot, Kroger lot. Not only just Kroger, but there was all these restaurants in that entire lot. There's like 4 or 5 restaurants, and the Kroger owned that entire parking lot and leased out all them buildings to restaurants, the gas station, all those businesses. Basically, they trespassed me for covering a story on homeless illegals flooding the streets of Jackson, Michigan. The police wanted to protect corporate Kroger so badly that they trespassed me from getting food for 1 year and threatened me with arrest, threatened me with a armed force, threatened me with the full force of the law if I tried to get food for a year for me and my family, all for trying to expose the homeless illegals they flooded our streets with. They're corrupt judges, the corrupt D12 judges like Judge Allison Bates Stein and Judge Michael Cohen Clarence Stein, flooding Jackson, Michigan with illegals, aiding and abetting, harboring and concealing. They're precious illegals. If you try to report it, they'll arrest you. They'll arrest you for reporting illegals and trying to make you look like you're the bad guy for being standing up for your country, standing up for your culture. Well, I'm not having it. Think I'm intimidated by these senior citizen judges? Get these judges out from behind a bench. They're just, most of them are senior citizens, 75, 80-year-old women. Their eggs are all dried and cracked up, empty egg carton. What are they going to do? They're not so powerful when they're not behind their bench, their big brick building. You know, they don't just fly into work. They gotta put their pants on one leg at a time like everyone else. I know a lot of people have been confronting these radical activist judges for their violation of rule of law, their inability to follow rule of law, for selling out America. Some of the people have had enough. We got more videos. Stay with us. Stay with us. More cops. Where are they? Where are they? Where are these cops at? Prison cops. More prison cops. Prison cops get on. Make a big mistake. Who's that guy with that beard? Who's that guy with that beard? That's my twin brother out there. Okay. I got my twin brother out here live on this prison audit. We got Jason Sane out here. I'm your host, Justin Sane. My twin brother, Jason Sane, is out on this audit. He's all bearded out. Hit that like.
Hey guys,
hit
we
that
got
subscribe.
contact already.
How you doing, buddy?
I ask you what you're doing? Can I ask you what you're doing? Are you not going to speak?
31, we have 3 ready to head back to 4 o'clock.
You're not going to answer any of my questions, sir? Are you not going to answer any of my questions?
Okay, we got this guy approaching us from behind. These guys are some dangerous thugs here, guys. Be very careful around these thugs.
It's not a matter of being a dangerous thug, sir. You can't be recording the correctional facility. It's actually a safety and security measure. What it is, it's for your safety and our safety. Not only your safety. It's everybody's safety.
Okay, you guys can see this. He's armed with a taser.
I appreciate all those donations. Thanks for all those PayPal donations, those Cash App donations. Thanks for all those super chats, keeping these live streams going, keeping us auditors making YouTube videos for everybody. I appreciate you. Thanks for all those comments, all that support. Couldn't do it without you. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Never grifting here at Freedom News Now. Never grifting.
Okay, so you see this officer with no badge. He's got no name tag and he's filming us. Make sure you don't delete that footage because we will be FOIA requesting that video. Don't step forward. Okay, guys, we're trying to disengage from these thugs. These thugs are trying to...
If you're just stopping in, I'm your host, Justin Sane. We're out here live on a prison audit with my twin brother, Jason Sane. Cops on the way. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. My twin brother, he's got the full beard. He's wearing all black and got the full beard. I'm got the all white on, the shaved. So you can tell us apart. But this is my twin brother, Jason Sane, live.
Attack us. We're gonna disengage.
So you're trespassing on state property now. It's all state property, sir. Right now,
Okay. Guy's not wearing a seatbelt out here on public property. He's driving a motor vehicle on public property with no seatbelt. State of Michigan vehicle.
you're trespassing on state property right now, sir. And no, you have no authorization to be recording inside the facility whatsoever. You can look at me all you want. That's what it is. That's where it stands. It's a security risk. My safety, that's Officer Crawford behind you, his safety. My other officer, McDonald, his safety. It's also your safety. It's everybody's safety, not just my officers.
Okay, guys, look at this guy.
Go for 3. Go ahead. He's refusing all orders to me. He's been aware that he's trespassing. LT, be advised, we already got a camera on myself and the subject. Officer Crawford is recording 700.
Okay, Michigan correction officers torture prisoners every day. Michigan correction officers subject Michigan inmates to cruel and unusual punishment every day. They violate the 8th Amendment of the Constitution daily, and it happens right behind these walls, guys. Right behind these fences. And now we got these thugs here. They've got Adrian police dispatched. Okay, look at this guy. He's standing out on the road here. This guy, they're saying they're here for my safety. This guy has no name tag, and he's standing out on the road. But he's out here for our safety. On the Mize, welcome. D-Man, welcome. JT, welcome. Ryan, welcome. What the welcome. I see y'all in there. I see you. What a great time to be alive. I'm so thankful, so grateful for each and every one of you joining us here on these YouTube live streams. I salute you, all you freedom lovers out there. I salute you, all you patriots out there, defending and protecting our constitutional rights, our civil rights, now and forever, for current and future generations. Here at News Now. Roadside Rob, welcome. Ricardo, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Talking police officers get a warrant live for First Amendment auditor. Got the bug out bag all ready to go. Been getting it loaded up, packed up, getting ready to bug out. Go on the run. Join the Free Palestine movement around the country. No. Might go cover some of it, though, at the college campuses. Might be able to go cover some of it. What a great time to be alive.
Got some of the Michigan DNR officers. Michigan DNR officers to gas Canada geese at problematic sites. I ran this story on our Justin McDermott page. The DNR are planning to euthanize Canada geese at some sites using gas. Michigan DNR to gas Canada geese at problematic sites. Having some of the locals upset, saying it's inhumane. In the worst case scenarios, the DNR is now gathering up and culling groups of Canada geese by stuffing them in gas chambers and gassing them to death on site. Right now, the Canada geese in Michigan, they've got all their babies, their baby geese. So all the Michigan DNR IDF officers are rounding up all the baby Canada geese along with their parents if they can get to them too. I've seen Blackman Leone police officers rounding them up too. But all these Michigan DNR IDF officers are all rounding up these baby Canada geese and then stuffing them in these crates and gassing them to death. They struggle and fight and struggle for 30 or 40 minutes trying to get out, trying to fight for one last gasp of air before they die, before these Michigan DNR IDF officers gas them to death on site. It's just pretty disgusting. If you ask me, it sounds pretty disturbing, pretty disgusting. It's not First Amendment auditors. It's not citizen journalists. It's not YouTube creators, social media influencers out there gassing helpless waterfowl to death. These Michigan DNR conservation IDF officers. Pretty disgusting, if you ask me. Pretty disgusting. They've got their excuses why they're coming up with excuses why they think it's the right thing to do. They're facing a lot of pushback from the people. They don't just fall asleep. The DNR acts like they just fall asleep. They don't just fall asleep when they stuff them in the chambers and start gassing them on site, these Canada geese. Nothing just falls asleep. They're going to fight and struggle for 20, 30, 40 minutes before they finally die. It's pretty disgusting. That's the Michigan DNR officers for you. I think that's the best way to spend your money and taxpayers' money. Pretty sick, if you ask me. Got some sick people. Got some pretty sick humans, officers that are doing that. We ran some stories on that, covered that story. 2 of the police officers that were charged with ending 2 different black guys, 2 white cops ended 2 black guys. One guy was from the Congo. I don't know how he got over here in Michigan, but he was from the Congo, from Grand Rapids, Michigan. The Grand Rapids police officer, Christopher Schur, he had his trial, ended up in a hung jury. I knew they wouldn't get a conviction on him. They're lucky they even got a show trial out of it. No conviction. Now they're not going to recharge that cop. And another cop we did a story on, Michigan State Trooper Brian Keeley, They dismissed his charges. He ran over a guy, ran over him, rammed him into a Burger King, smashed him with an unmarked vehicle. A black guy killed him or ended him. Prosecutors decided no charges for him. Drug it out. They drag it out for a while. That's what they always do, and let the public kind of forget about it. Let the tempers flare down, go down, and then they dismiss charges and quietly make it go away for the police officers. They can ride off into the sunset after ending your family member, your son. Pretty disgusting, but most people know that police will end you real quick without thinking twice. They don't care who you are. You can be sitting next to them in a church pew one day, and the next day they're ending you over a expired registration tag on your vehicle. Or for having a broken taillight, you're getting ended by that same cop you're sitting next to who claims to be thy neighbor. Pretty disturbing, but this illegal from the Congo, he doesn't know any better. All he knows is how to act and react. He doesn't know how to rationalize, compartmentalize. Critically thinking skills are probably lacking for the most part. You don't know any better that American police are that quick to resort to the lethal force. They don't even escalate through the force continuum anymore. They're trained to go directly to lethal force. De-escalation techniques they're not even taught in the academy anymore. The first 2 weeks of the police academy, they learn all about being fully trained liars, how to lie to get that conviction, how to lie to get that arrest, how to lie to cheat on their spouse and their family members. Not a First Amendment auditor. That's a police officer's police academy. First Amendment auditor universities, the top university in the country. If you want to learn how to stand on the right side of history, become a white hat, a law-abiding hero, you got to join First Amendment Auditor University, where I'm your president, CEO. Learn the right way how to do First Amendment audit, cop watch, citizen journalist. Let's OTVO, welcome. Wasamadu, welcome. Welcome, Mushroom Manny. It looks like some of the numbers are coming back again. Looks like YouTube's starting to AstroTurf the numbers a little bit better. Maybe I'll do some more live streams for y'all here. The numbers are starting to come back a little bit. I see some of the other channels are pushing some really big numbers on this format. So maybe we'll go back doing some live streams on this format again for y'all if they're going to be allowing you to get some reach. It's all about what they allow you to reach. Freedom of speech, but not freedom of reach. So looks like we're getting a little bit better reach again. So maybe we'll try to put some live streams together so you can push some content out there. Get back out there on the front lines. Some of the courthouse audits we were doing, it's been under full construction, so haven't been able to go there as much. I'm not going to stand around on a full construction site. Although I thought about auditing some construction sites that are full of illegals, and around Michigan. There's some pretty big construction sites going on around Michigan that are packed full of illegals from Venezuela, Honduras, Peru, Dominica, Colombia, basically Mexico. They're all Mexicans. They're all Mexicans. They can call themselves all these small little countries, but it's basically Mexico, Ecuador. I'm thinking about auditing some construction sites. I know of a few right now that are packed full of illegals. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. That or the college campuses might get out on some of those protests. Those are going pretty big in Ann Arbor, Michigan. We'll see. I'm going to get ready and wrap this video up, though. Thanks for everyone stopping in. I'm so thankful, so grateful for each and every one of you watching these YouTube live streams here at Freedom News Now. Don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe tab. Go watch some of our other videos. First Amendment audit, cops' own videos, ID refusals. Thank you, moderators, for doing a good job for moderating this chat. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for joining in on all your comments. I salute you, all you patriots. As always, thank you for watching Freedom News Now. Don't forget to like and subscribe for police accountability, civil rights education YouTube videos, and I'll see you on the next one.